Alrighty, hello. Welcome back. Another tutorial here. If you remember last time we finished off with the dot join method, we're going to continue now and continue with more data structure stuff. So we're going to get right into it. Let's get this out of the way. Move this over a bit, but yeah. So let's get right into it. So we're going to talk about dictionaries. Dictionaries are probably one of my favorite data types. It's similar to a list, but you can access the values by looking up a key instead of an index. So we have in the dictionary, we have keys and values. So this example here, just grab this for you. So we have a phone book. We have John. This is the key and this is the value. So John's value is 123. The 123's key is John. All right. So if you were to print out phone book, simple stuff, you're gonna get this. All right. Now, if you were to print out, you wanted to access a specific key in the phone book there, so you just do this, John. So this is gonna grab you the key, right? So just like index for a list, this is going to be grabbing the key. So what this is going to give you, it's going to give you the value for that key. So you put in the key, you're going to get the value. You're probably thinking, oh, if you put in the value, will you get the key? Good question. If you had that question, well, it's not going to work like that. But yeah. So you access the index via its key. Yeah, you can also change it. So let's just say John. Let's do it up here actually. So let's do phone book at John is going to be equal to 456. Now print phone book. You see how the value of John is now changed from 123 to 456. But yeah, so just remember, this is the key and this is the value. So right hand side is the value, left hand side is the key. Again, later we'll get into more advanced stuff, like how to access the keys and values by like iterating through the list or dictionary. My bad. Yeah. Yeah, this can be like any value as well, so like it doesn't have to be a int. It can be that. Get rid of this for a second just to prove my point. You can change that as well. So if you if you wanted just to print it out, just grab this because I'm too lazy to type it. Do this, and you're good. You have the same value. But yeah. Sorry, ignore that background noise. Yeah. All right. So now we're gonna get into some more stuff. So let's do. What I want to do here is just like a quick little demonstration for you. So let's just say dict 1 is equal to 1, 2 is equal to 2, 3 is equal to 3. Run this. What do you think is going to happen? True. Why is that? So A, B, C. So we have dict. This is another thing. So you can also put it in brackets like this. So you have a dictionary. So if you were to just do it like this, here, I'll just demonstrate it for you. Get rid of all these and then print out A. 1 is going to be equal to 1, 2 is going to be equal to 2, 3 is going to be equal to 3. So you can also just create a dictionary. So in this case, we're doing A is equal to dict, and then open parentheses, and then putting in the values there. So now basically what this is doing is we're going to check if all these are correct. So get rid of this, all of these are the same basically. So we have dict. This is the same sort of thing. We have comma separated values instead. Yeah, that's basically the gist of dictionaries. So this one we're using same sort of concept, but we're using like a list value instead inside, and then it's separated by commas. So 2's value is going to be, well, 2's key, its value is going to be 2, and then 1, 1, 2, 3, and 3. So if you were to print out just C, same thing. And again, it doesn't have to have any specific order. It's just going to check to see if 2 is in this one and in this one. If that's true, is equal to A is equal to B. If that's true, it's going to evaluate to true. And then we have this one is equal to this, 1 is equal to 1, 3 is equal to 3 for all three of them. So if you were to change this by like just changing this one to uppercase, for example, then what do you think is going to happen? It's going to be false. So everything has to be exactly the same. Doesn't necessarily matter the order, but the keys and values have to be the same. But yeah, it's a little bit about dictionaries. Pretty simple stuff. You can also access specific keys, so you can do like print a.keys and grab the keys. So we have 1, 2, and 3 in this case. Let's do B actually, just so you can see with an actual dictionary. Yeah, and then you can do dot values to access the values. That's gonna give you 1, 2, 3. But yeah, that's basically it. Basically the gist of dictionaries, and yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of this tutorial. If you enjoyed, again, like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions. But yeah, see you in the next one.